Greetings, Comets fans. Nick Vasos here at Comets headquarters in downtown Kansas City. Hey, look who we got here. Yeah, that's Mr. John Sosa right here, and the ink isn't dry on a new 3-year deal you just signed with the Comets. John, congratulations and welcome back.
Thank you, Nick. I'm excited to be back.
Yeah, so last year you played in San Diego, but first we got to get your reaction here. What does it feel like now that you know that you're going to be playing for the Comets again this season? You wanted to make this happen, didn't you?
No, absolutely. I mean, I've been living here this whole time, and I love the franchise. I love the people here. I love the teammates. And I'm very excited to be back. I'm looking forward to it and being around the city where I live and the people that I know, that's for sure. Yeah.
And the front office also made it a priority to bring you back as well. They had their eyes set on you for a while, didn't they?
Yeah. They done a phenomenal job. You know, I've been in contact with the coaching staff as well with the office staff, and they're being nothing but great to me. And I'm very excited and thankful for them.
Yeah, John, this will be your 7th season with the Comets. Of course, you were a part of the Comets championship season that you won in Baltimore, and there's going to be some players returning this year, like Ramon and Robert Palmer. There's a new goalkeeper. Players are coming back. So this team is looking pretty good for this upcoming season. What do you make of it?
Yeah, I think the new ownership has made a point to have a competitive team. And I think looking at the names who are coming back, we're going to be competitive. We're going to be a very strong, experienced team. And there's a lot of guys that are coming back, including myself, with that chip over our shoulders because we want to win a championship. You know, we had a chance a couple of years ago to go all the way through, and we fell short. But it looks like this year is going to be a strong year for us. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and how about playing for Coach Kim Runfed?
Oh, he's a phenomenal guy. You know, I have nothing but great things to say about him. He's the first coach that gave me an opportunity to join this league, so I'm very grateful for the opportunity that he's given me.
Yeah, and you get to play, of course, alongside Leo Gibson, who's kind of made a legendary statement in the indoor game here. What's it like playing with him?
Oh, I think you describe it really well. He's a legend. I mean, he's a legend of this game. Not only a great teammate, but a great person and a great player. You know, he makes the game simple for everyone around him, and I'm looking forward to it. You know, I'm looking forward to just giving him the ball and letting him go to work.
You know, you've played with some great goalkeepers over your career, excuse me, from Danny Waltman to Boris Pardo, who we'll get to in just a minute, even Stevie Patterson. But the Comets are going to you'll be playing in front of a new keeper, Brett Petracek. What do you know about his game, and how excited are you to have him in front of goal?
Oh, I think he's going to do a really good role for us. I mean, I had the opportunity to play against him, and he has the experience now, you know, to play in this league. Very strong keeper under the poles, and not only that, he's very good with his feet. So he's definitely going to make our life easier. Mm-hmm.
The season is still a little ways away. Here we are, in the month of October, and the Comets home opener is going to be in the middle of December on December 15th. How excited are you now for this new upcoming season?
Oh, I'm ecstatic. You know, we're looking forward to it. We already started, kind of training on our own, so we're getting together 2-3 times a week with the guys, and we're just going at it. You know, we're looking forward to it. We're trying to get, fit, and everybody's trying to get their game back before we start preseason camp.
And the Comets, of course, are going to take on an old rival in the Milwaukee Wave, and I know you haven't forgotten about the Wave. It should be fun again this year. The Wave and the Comets always seem to have a great rivalry.
Oh, always. I think that's one of the strongest rivalries in this league. And, now we know the guys. We know a lot of them. We actually have good friendships with them. But we know that every time we step on the field with them is a battle, and I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah. John, one of the interesting rule changes that are going to take place this year involves the goalkeeper. And with you being a collegiate coach, which we're going to talk about here in a second, I'm curious about how you think it may change the game. And for those of you who may not have heard, the new rule this year is going to be that through the first 3 quarters, the goalkeeper will not be able to possess the ball over the half line. So the keeper is going to have to get rid of the ball through the first 3 quarters before he crosses the half line. Now, in the 4th quarter, that will change here. How do you think that may change play in the league?
Well, I think we're gonna have to adjust to it like everything else. Now we're gonna have to look to do a little bit more rotation, a little bit more movement off the ball, so that the goalkeeper can start, working on that distribution behind the half. I think before the idea was that sometimes when the teams were pressuring us, we were opening the space for the goalkeeper to be the one taking the shot. where now it's going to be a little bit of the opposite. And I think having Brett and his feet are going to allow us to be able to play like that. So we'll be able to move off of him and let him be the one that's making those passes, finding the target, playing those through balls in the space. So that will work. That will work. We're excited for that.
Were the Comets the first team to start that? I mean, I don't know, was with Danny Waldman, was that something that you guys did back in the day with Danny bringing it up?
Yeah, absolutely. I think with Coach Vlatko and Danny, you know, we managed to create this kind of movement that allow us to find Danny in strong spaces, and he was able to, you know, take the dribble forward, finding that space to take shots. And it seems like a lot of the league started adapting to it. So obviously that's why now this new rule is coming in.
Well, before last season, John, you were one of the most coveted free agents out there in the league, and you ended up signing with the San Diego Sockers. And first, just wanted to get your initial reaction of playing out there in one of the most iconic franchises in the indoor game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm very thankful for Coach Phil and Miguel Luna for giving me the opportunity. Obviously, like you say, they're a phenomenal franchise. They run really, really well, and they gave me a great opportunity to go out there and just kind of, you know, find a new experience. It was fun. It was very, very fun. I was able to play with a lot of quality players, and we fell short of a championship, but I'm very thankful for that opportunity.
Yeah, and you got to play with some teammates from the Comets, and Bopa, Boris Pardo, Max Toulouse was out there too. Boy, they just have an all-star lineup out there, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. They had all kind of quality players out there. Kids, guys that I had the opportunity to play with before, and guys that I knew from playing against them. It was a very, very high-level team, and it was unfortunate that we fell short, but that was definitely quality players.
Yeah, I know the fans in Kansas City were hitting you up on your Facebook page, too, saying, when are you going to come back to Kansas City? So I know the Comets faithful were loud and proud wanting you to come back here to town.
Yeah, no, the fans were definitely, you know, they were very supportive, and they were very, it was very nice to see the positive reinforcement that they have towards me. But there was definitely a couple of them that say, hey, we want you to come back. So I'm happy to be back, and I'm looking forward to it, and I hope they are as well.
Yep. Well, I know fans are really excited to have you back, too. So this will be your primary focus here in your playing, but you also are coaching. And for those out there, probably have already heard you're their head coach now at Benedictine College for the Ravens out there. Mm-hmm. And you guys have a 7-3-3 record as of this taping right now. So you've seen some success out there. As a coach, maybe what have you taken from some of the previous coaches you may have worked for here in the indoor game?
Oh, I've been able to have great mentors. You know, I had the opportunity to work under Coach Kim, obviously Coach Vlatko, along with Phil and a couple of other guys over there in San Diego. And they're nothing but great mentors. And I've been able to learn a lot from them. A lot of different aspects of the games, a lot of different aspects of dealing with players, personalities, and all those kind of things. So no, I'm very grateful for them. I'm very grateful that I had them in my career. And I'm making the best of it, you know, right now in the Benedictine College. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, well, as you know, John, your arch rival at Benedictine College is Baker University. And earlier this year in September, Benedictine, a 1-0 victory over their arch rivals, Baker University, who are coached by former Attack player and former Comet player Nate Hauser. I'm curious how the handshake went after that game, after you knocked off Baker.
Nate is a great competitor. He loves the game. He's passionate about it, but he's a gentleman, you know. So after the game, he and I had a laugh, you know, a handshake. We didn't talk too much after the game, but him and I have a very good relationship. And obviously, his career speaks for itself with all the success he had at Baker. They're a very strong program, and I was very happy to be able to come up with the win this year.
Yeah. John, I also wondered if you could share some insight about our local colleges. It seems like, you know, the Comets are made up of the community, whether it's Park University, whether it's Benedictine College, whether it's Baker University. Mark Saxby is a Benedictine grad, as well as Adam James, who just recently signed on for a second year. And then you've got guys like O'Dane Sinclair, who we think was going to be in the fold a little bit later. He's from Baker University. Talk about how the local colleges and the school that you coach for and this opportunity playing for the Comets professionally.
Yeah, so you have obviously you have a great amount of schools. You have have a lot of schools around the area, and not only that, they're all at a very high level of soccer. So if you go look around the area, you know, you have a Mid America, you have Benedictine College, you have Baker. Along with that, you have UNKC, William Juice. So there's a lot of schools in the area that bring a lot of quality players. That obviously a lot of them are always looking for that opportunity after college, including myself. I was one of those kids. So yeah, I think the Comets is doing a very good job recruiting locally because there's a lot of talent in the area.
Well, we also know that, John, you're going to have a birthday coming up here shortly. And so I guess maybe the new contract here and now coming back to Kansas City, an early birthday present, huh?
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't be any more happy and grateful for this one.
Okay, well, congratulations, John. We look forward to you having a great season this year, and best of luck to your Ravens as well.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it.
All right, John Sosa, Comets fans, signed. And again, the home opener is coming up on December 15th at Silverstein Ice Center's Arena. We will see you there, Comets Nation.